And Dracula still hangs on the cross in the woods, a place that has been out of bounds for years. Her room, Emily stared at her laptop screen, her wide eyes magnified behind oversized glasses. The faint glow of the screen reflected against her pale face as she rubbed her tired eyes, already drained from hours of research since noon. "You mean Dracula still exists?" she muttered under her breath, her voice laced with disbelief. Then, more sharply, like, "He actually exists? You can't be serious, Emily," June exclaimed. The two girls walked among a crowd of students under the scorching sun, heat pressing against their skin while a faint breeze toyed with their hair. "Not fucking kidding," Emily replied, adjusting her glasses. She raised a handkerchief to shield her forehead from the harsh sunlight. "Hey, Chase." June suddenly waved at a group of boys passing by. Emily rolled her eyes instantly. "And that's your bully," June teased, clearly amused by her friend's reaction. "Those motherfuckers won't leave me alone," Emily snapped. "Sometimes I wish I had supernatural powers. I would have dealt with them myself." "I guess that's why you want to find Count Dracula," June said with a smirk. "So he can do it for you." Emily sighed, rolling her eyes again. "I'm kinda hungry." Exactly 11:30, Emily's phone buzzed softly on her bed. A single notification lit up the dark room. She stood by the large window, her shoulder-length blonde curls swaying gently as she gazed outside. Headlights from a car briefly flooded the compound with light before fading, allowing the darkness to reclaim the night. "Right," she murmured. Already dressed in a hoodie and pants, she slung a small, fluffy rabbit backpack over her shoulder and grabbed her phone. The house was silent. Only the distant chirping of crickets filled the air. She opened her door carefully, wincing at the faint creak, then paused, her senses alert, listening for any sign that someone might still be awake. Nothing. The hallway stretched ahead, dimly lit and lifeless. Her parents and siblings were fast asleep. Now was her chance. Emily moved quietly down the stairs, her hand gliding along the wall for support. Each step felt louder than it should, echoing faintly in the stillness of the house. Finally, she reached the living room. Without hesitation, she slipped into the darkness outside, closing the door gently behind her. The night air hit her instantly, cold, thick, almost suffocating. She hesitated for a brief moment. What was she doing? Going in search of a vampire, a creature whispered about in forgotten headlines, said to still hang in the Blackwood. A sudden gust of wind rushed past her, whipping her hair across her face. "Are you sure about this, Emily?" A middle-aged, bald driver asked from the front seat. She replied from the back, her face partially illuminated by the faint interior light of the car. His hand lingered on the ignition key as he glanced at her through the rearview mirror. "What about your parents?" Emily forced her expression to remain steady. "They know," she said, a lie. "Grandma is sick. I need to see her." "It's fucking 11:30, Emily. What about minding your business, sir?" She cut in sharply, silence heavy and uncomfortable. "Living close to Blackwood," the driver muttered. "That's suspicious." Paused then, with a sigh, "Kid, I'll take you there." Hesitated before adding, his tone now serious. "Lots of shit happens out there, kids like you." "Don't come back after going into the Blackwood." Emily's breath caught. For a split second, something flickered across her face, fear, doubt, but just as quickly it was gone.